So I have been trying to switch from using shared hosting and switch over to VPS. And it's a daunting task because shared hosting has a cPanel. It's so easy to maintain. And VPS is just running your own Linux box, and it's kind of tricky. If you break it, there's nobody there to help you. So what am I trying to do today? Today I'm going to try to move a domain from a shared hosting to my VPS. Okay, so let's check out my VPS. I was flip-flopping back and forth between DigitalOcean and Vultr. I settled on Vultr. I think it was just based on pricing. All right, here's my plan. My plan is to switch to this tier of Vultr. The $5 a month plan gives me 25 gigabyte SSD, a gig of memory, and 10,000 gigabytes bandwidth. But if you look at my, if I were to compare this to DigitalOcean, for $5, I get half the memory, 1 terabyte transfer. What was the other one? 1 terabyte transfer, half the memory. Oh, 25 gig 25 gigs SSD, 20 gig SSD. So a bit more storage, double the RAM. I actually came to this thinking I was going to use the 250 plan, but it was a bit of a bait and switch because once I got in there, these were all sold out, and I had already prepaid. I already put 25 bucks in there, or 50 bucks. I think it was 50 bucks. And then they were all sold out, so I'm stuck on this plan and apparently can't even downgrade. I'm stuck on this. You can upgrade anytime, but they don't say, they never mention, once you've upgraded and then you want to go back, you can't. So anyways, I'm on this plan. But I am not a Linux guy, so I don't know how to maintain a Linux box. So I'm cheating a bit. I'm using Serverpilot. Let me show you Serverpilot. Serverpilot.io pricing. So I'm going on the free plan, this tier right here. Unlimited servers, unlimited websites. Sounds good to me. There's only one catch. If you want SSL, if you want an HTTPS website and you want it auto-configured by them, that's 10 bucks a month. But I'm going to do it myself using LetsEncrypt. All right. So let's move this website from my shared host to VPS. So let's go to Serverpilot and go to my servers. This is pointing to my VPS, because if we open my VPS here, I called my server Flintstone. I figured I'd name them after cartoons or something, but this IP, I've set it up in Serverpilot. There it is. This was DigitalOcean. This is my test, which I should cancel that because I think they're going to charge me if I don't use it, if I don't cancel it before the free trial. So I go in here. I've already put 2 domains in here, but only one is working. So I'm going to add a new one. Create new app. Viewly.net. Viewly.net. Do I want WordPress? So this is neat. They'll do it for me. I don't have to install it myself. I don't think I need it. Server. Create app. The app name is required. Oh, I can't put a dot. Just call it Viewly. Create app. Now what? Is it done? So yeah, this is an easy click, one-click thing. I can even create a database. Domains. So I've already done it. There it is. And this is where they try to get an upsell. I'm not paying for that. Settings. Am I done? Looks like it's done. All right. So now we've done that. That means it added an Nginx and Apache config in my server for this guy. Let's check it out. So fire up, let's do from scratch. Close the session, close the session. Connect. I'm connecting through SSH to my server. Log in as root. What's my password? Okay, this is secret. Don't look. Copy. All right. All right, where are we? So Serverpilot puts everything into server user Serverpilot. I should see some apps here. Oh yeah, so I go to the apps folder. And there's my 3 sites, Northern Coder, Vultr, and Zenforo. So now I go to Vultr. There's my index. All right, so how do I test this? You know what? I think technically we're done. All I got to do is go to my DNS, which is Namescheap. Log in. And where's my Vultr? Manage. All right, so I need to change this from my shared hosting to my VPS. So the CNAME should be, maybe I need my first, okay, let's just try. So this is vultr.net, TTL, automatic, save. This time it worked. Then I need to add a new record, a record. At is my host. And then the IP, 45, 32, 10, 93. Save it. I don't know if the order matters. Probably not, because I can't move them. So now, let's try it. I don't know if that's instant. Let's try it. Vultr.net. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's working. This is pointing to my VPS now instead of my old blog. So back on my VPS, I need to put something in that index file, right? Nginx, okay. Nano index PHP. There's something already in here. I should be seeing this file when I hit Vultr. Maybe I need to restart Nginx. Let's try it. It's I had the restart command. This one's and then restart. And then let's try. No, doesn't work. All right, so here's something interesting. I loaded an IE And this is my Serverpilot. So I think what's going on, my DNS might be cached. Now there's a way to reflush that. Let's open up a console. I think if you type ipconfig flush DNS, what is it, flush DNS? Yeah. Slash flush DNS. Then if you load here, I don't know, maybe it's Chrome. Let me load incognito, viewly.net. So that works. I think it's just Chrome. I gotta close Chrome or something. So this is my index file in Serverpilot. Step number 2. I want to secure Viewly. I want it to be, how do I make this secure? HTTPS viewly.net. What happens? What key is this? It's kind of working. All right, so I was trying to use the cert from my Northern Code or my other website. So let's just assume I haven't done this already. Let's create a cert for this guy. Okay, from scratch. So I was following this instruction, installing a free LetsEncrypt SSL cert on Serverpilot. Kind of following it. So I download this, you run this command, and then you run, once you download it, you run this. Now this failed for me because of permissions issues. So instead I went to certbot, which is part of LetsEncrypt. And this instruction says to download, so you run these 3 commands. This will install certbot. And this will automatically enable HTTPS on your website. Okay, so I think I've already done these. This should be on my server already. Once you've done these 3 commands, then you only have to run this command. Now this is for Nginx. If you're trying to set it up for Apache, they've got different instructions here. This is just for Nginx, so let's do that. Okay, I guess I should explain. The weird thing about this setup is that even though I have Apache and I have all my separate websites, let's say northerncoder.ca, viewly.net, and whatever domain I dream up for tomorrow, they're all Apache websites, but on top of that, I have Nginx as a reverse proxy. So all my requests are going through Nginx, and then Nginx finds the Apache install, as far as I understand. So on my shared host, it was just Apache. Now it's Apache for all my sites, but on top of that, I have Nginx reverse proxying through. I'm not quite sure. I know Nginx is faster, and I don't know why we're not using Nginx completely, but we're using both. So to put SSL, you don't put it on the Apache, you put it on the Nginx. So the Nginx web server. So I will run this command. Alternatively, you can specify more information in the command line. All right, so let's do this. So I'm going to type, nope. I'm going to type certbot, cert only. This will only work once you've already run these three commands up here. Place the files in webroot. I already have a webroot working. This is like an existing website running. So let's press 1. Enter the domain, viewly.net. I don't want www.viewly. I just want Viewly. Hit enter. Select a web root for Viewly. Okay. So now I need the path to my root folder. It should be right here in my history. Serve users, Serverpilot apps, Vultr. That's my web. Oh, no, sorry. You need public. This is the web root. Paste it in there, hit enter. It's doing its magic. And congratulations, your certificate and chain have been saved here. And this will expire in 3 months. Okay. So now what? Am I done? This thing is telling me to, after you're done, I need to modify my Nginx config. Okay, so we're not done yet. We've got a cert, we got to tell Nginx about it. So we'll go into, well, I'm already there. Nginx, serverpilot / vhosts. So let's see what's in here. Now we'll see my vultr.conf, so we're going to modify that. Nano vultr.conf. Now we have to follow this changes. So the only thing that really changes is this port up here. Instead of 80, we're going to use 443 and put SSL on it. Don't know what this means. I mean, other than the port's different and how somebody figured this out, the exact way to do this. Everything else is fine. Now the only other, oh, what's this? SSL on. I need that. Copy. This goes here. And then I need this to certs. And then let's see this proxy header stuff. If I scroll down a bit. So the first one's same, host, xreal IP same, forward 4 same. These last two is not the same. SSL. All right. The last two are the same. Oh, one thing I almost messed up right here. When I copy this, this has to say my domain, not mysite.com. This should say vultr.net. 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 Okay. I think that's it. Oh, and is that it? Yeah. vultr.net. That's it. Control O to save. Control X to close it. And then we need to restart Nginx, so that's this. So we have to stop it first. Actually, instead of stop, let's just say restart. That should work. Now if we go back to Vultr website, secure, nice green lock. This is a valid cert to my domain. Now I just want to confirm that I didn't mess up my other domain on this server, northerncoder.ca. This is still the proper cert for Northern Coder. So perfect. 2 sites secure now. I should put a real website on here, but for now that's fine. So that's how you do it. That's how you add SSL to your VPS, my Vultr VPS, for free. Now there is one catch. In 3 months this is going to expire, because if you look at this cert, in 3 months, August, May, June, July, August, that'll expire. So this guy says to renew, I just have to go back to this folder where I was before, stop Nginx, run through the certificate creation again. And now this guy's saying use certbot auto. This didn't work for me. I used just from the certbot guys, I only used certbot cert only, or I don't know. I didn't use certbot auto, I just used certbot and it works. So that's easy. I can start doing that for all my domains and move away from shared hosting. But that's it. So that's it for today's quick little experiment. Seems to be working. What I'm going to do next. This is an ongoing series of learning to work with a VPS. So we've learned how to create a new domain. We've learned how to secure it. Tomorrow I'm going to install Zenforo forum, and I'm going to build a forum. I'm going to move it off of a shared hosting and move it onto here, onto this VPS. And that'll be a whole different project. So that's it. That's it for tonight. So hit the like button if you like, and subscribe if you want to see more. And that's it. See ya.